This is part 2 of the Stone Tower Temple, and right off the bat here, we're really going to be putting that mirror shield to good use, solving some of the puzzles in this room.
I hate this room.
Oh, we spend a lot of time.
It's so hard
here.
You got to charge it, and like it's just so. It's not hard. Yes, it's hard to aim the light reflection or whatever it is, and you got to aim it like right in the mirrors, and then go and run up to another mirror, and
yeah. I like though how you use the stone mask here, or what's that called? The
stone mask.
Yeah, it makes you
invincible. So because those things right there, I forgot how you kill them exactly, but
you probably got to use your light, honestly.
Yeah, but they just get in your way.
Yeah,
and it's just you don't use the light. I know that for sure. But,
okay, that seems like it would make sense.
They just get in your way, and it's just a lot easier. Just use a stone mask, make yourself invincible.
Yeah,
which I use quite a bit throughout this game. Once I got it.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, we definitely use it a lot.
If you can make Hikaret invincible in a Zelda game, we're going to use that item.
We will take advantage of it. Don't worry. I did kind of like how you could charge up these mirrors. I know it takes some time, and it gets, if you screw up, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But I liked how you could charge them up with your mirror, like your mirror shield, and then it's only for a limited amount of time, of course. But I like the idea. It
is a very cool idea, and well, we kind of had this concept a little bit in the Spirit Temple. We did. It wasn't with the shield necessarily, but it
was more like moving.
Remember you push those mirrors on the snake heads? Yeah. And they like shine through different rooms.
Oh, that was a cool concept.
Like to the big pillar thing that went down in the main room or whatever. Yeah. You all know what I'm talking about.
we know we do. We love that temple.
Yeah. You know what? We talk a lot about how it's just kind of random, but we always seem like desert dungeons. And this isn't like necessarily a desert dungeon. It's more like a canyon dungeon. Yeah. Really, but it feels like a desert dungeon to me for some reason.
Especially when you go back out in that canyon, it's like it's all that brown desert.
Yeah, brown.
So now I'm curious, when you first made that treasure chest appear, when we first came into this room, if you shine on the wrong sun, do more enemies drop down?
Yeah, it's enemies or I don't know, maybe treasure chest comes down that you think something's in it. It's like an ice block or whatever it is. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure something not good happens. Yeah. Or they might just drop down and give you like arrows or something like that.
That's true. That's true.
And this was difficult right here.
Yeah, you can't mess around.
No, you can't.
Gotta go quick. At least once you get the two mirrors charged up.
I did on the first try. Wink, wink.
Yeah. At least once you get it charged up, like you only have to touch the sun block itself.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, if you had to charge the sun block thing too,
that'd be annoying.
I kind of felt like a waste on that because like we're going to get the light arrow here pretty soon, then we just start using the light arrow. So we really only use the mirror shield on the blocks like twice. So
yeah. After that, we definitely there's no point.
I guess I just wish they would just really kind of start putting them there after the light arrow.
Yeah, and another little touch I really love about that mirror shield, they did the same thing in Ocarina of Time, is the reflection is like, in this case, it's a face on the mirror shield.
Yes.
In Ocarina of Time, I think it was like a half moon and a star or something like that.
I don't remember what it was in Ocarina.
But I thought it was pretty cool, though, that like whenever you shine that light on something, it's the reflection is like that face.
I've never noticed that, actually.
Yeah.
I never paid attention to that.
It's just a neat little...
I don't know if I could say that if I was paying attention to that.
It's just a cool little touch, and when you see
I never knew that.
And when you see your mirror on the back, of course.
Red is educating people tonight.
Yes. Dropping wisdom.
But yours be gracious.
I just think it's like, again, it's the attention to detail that goes into little things like that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially, I mean, at this time for only a 64-bit game, I mean, putting little stuff like that in was a lot harder.
And now, like we mentioned in part 1, we're finally
putting the Deku Scrub.
The Deku Scrub mask to good use. I like how the flying in with the Deku Scrub, they took that in Wind Waker, I believe it was, and gave you like the leaf that lets you fly too. I just love the concept of being able to like fly in these games, or like glide, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, glide.
Obviously. But I thought it was
I did like the mask and the transformation, like the whole helicopter aspect. And yeah, the leaf in Wind Waker was cool too, but I mean, they kind of say the same concept really, but yeah, it was kind of cool. And I just I really liked this room, just like kind of how you like that you had the air pushing you up and stuff, and just I don't know. And I thought this thing was going to get me right here. Though. I heard crawling, that bomb barely missed me.
He was coming for. We see a lot of those enemies in this dungeon too.
Yeah, there's a lot of different enemies in this dungeon that we've seen throughout the game.
Yeah,
because going along with all the masks. Yeah, that kind of bring back at the end. They also seem to bring back a lot of enemies.
I agree.
That we've seen throughout the game.
And we definitely get a couple of unique ones floating around too that we get into later on.
Yeah.
That are a pain.
Yeah, and I think this is our first mini boss right here, the Garo Master, I guess is how you say it.
Garo?
What? Every time we try to pronounce something, we always say it differently. For once, let's just, even if we're wrong, we should say it the same and just stick with it. Because I'll say it, and then you'll say something different, and then you do the same thing, and I'll say something different.
We just don't know.
It's G-A-R-O. I think it's Garo.
And he's a tough little fight, actually. I mean, he's quick.
I made him look a lot more difficult than he actually is. He is quick, though. He is very quick.
Thankfully, we have that half damage that we get from the... getting off 15
the fairies in the Great Bay Temple. Oh, that defensive enhancement is awesome in this dungeon. That really helps out.
Yeah, he
is quick. What I was trying to do is, if you get far enough away from him, he'll like go up in the air, and you just gotta move and just turn around and you can hit him.
I saw you do that a couple times.
It's really the easiest way to hit him is what I'm trying to do right here.
Yeah.
And there's sometimes I wasn't, getting far enough away from him. He just got me a couple times.
And he gets you quick sometimes if you hit him and they don't get away quick enough.
I'm not gonna lie, I got a little confident with my defensive enhancement. Like, I was like, oh, I can take a beating and still be fine.
Well, it's so true. I mean, it is such a boost.
Yeah.
And you kind of rely on it a little bit, man.
You do rely on it.
If you don't get that, you definitely can't do what we're doing. That's for sure.
But I did really like this boss. I like bosses. I mean, even if they're hard, they're like very fast and very quick and like just very. I wouldn't say smooth, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where I'm looking for here.
Agile?
Agile, yes. Thank you, Red.
I was like, I think that's what you're going for.
That was the exact word that I was looking for there. I couldn't get it, though.
It's a nice change of pace from, like, the giant, slow, lumbering bosses and things like that we normally encounter.
Teamwork.
Yeah. And what I also liked about this that I kind of didn't even think about till prepping for this was the sword fighting. It's very similar to when you fight Zant in Twilight Princess a little later on, when he's in like his regular form, where he's coming out with the two blades.
Okay, yeah.
And I thought it was
Ross at Hyrule Castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once he's done transforming into all the other shit.
Yeah. He goes through like 20 of them.
Yeah, and I think they did a great job of implementing some of the same moves and the way he moves around when they built that version of Zant with his twin blades and everything. A lot of the same attacks. So, and I'm a big fan of when you duel like that.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah, I just love how Nintendo throws a suicide into this game.
Oh, I know.
And then this guy's just going to blow himself up right here.
It's a little dark. But we do already have the dungeon treasure.
Yeah, the light arrow. And I just absolutely love that we get the light arrow in this dungeon, because really, in all the other games, I mean, I don't remember the light arrow ever being in a dungeon. Like, you always just kind of got it at the end.
It seems like it.
Before you face Ganon. It's what
as far as I remember.
Yeah, and so it was kind of actually cool to get it in a dungeon.
Yeah.
And actually use it on something other than a final boss.
And you'll see us use it.
Final boss.
Yeah, you'll see us use it well throughout this dungeon for sure. Like we mentioned on those sun blocks for one thing. And also when you're one of the other
you had the sun that you got hit to get fairies later on. Watch this slick move right here, man. I just say, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna bum rush them and then just wham.
Man, thank goodness I didn't knock you off the edge though.
Well, I think
you might be able to.
I think there's a hook. I think there's a hook shot target down there.
Yeah.
That you can use.
But those like hammerhead enemies there kind of remind me of those masked enemies in Link to the Past where you had to use the hammer. So like
I think they're actually the same enemies. To be honest with you.
I like when they give
those weren't in Ocarina to the Past, were they?
I don't think so.
I don't remember those.
But I like when they take those like old 2D bosses or enemies and make them 3D.
I don't like them because I always panic. Like I have my hook shot cocked and I'm ready to shoot. I see them coming and I just panic. And just so.
And of course, this little guy reminds you, or little guy, I shouldn't say little guy, but just reminds you of that first boss there in Ocarina of Time, where you just shoot the eye, like the big glowing, colorful eye. And for some reason, it just
Goma, okay. Yeah. I was thinking you were talking about Majora's Mask. I was like, no, he fought that weird force warrior or whatever it was.
Oh my god, that guy was terrible.
I love the sound. It sounds like a transformer kind of. I guess you could say. So I just kind of like the sound. It kind of it sounds like it's mechanic.
Yeah,
a little bit.
But I like, again, it's another little throwback. Obviously, shooting the eye is a pretty common concept.
Well, no, this is the first time in Zelda game that we've ever shot the eye.
But yeah, he's not too tough, thankfully.
The thing that's tough about that guy is, like, you gotta get past his rocks that come out at you. And I had a struggle at the beginning doing that.
Yeah, but eventually you started evading him and you were able to get him.
Yeah, I did. And I think we just get a fairy right here.
Yep, it's our seventh one.
Yeah, seventh one.
We're halfway there, finally.
Yeah. But we'll be going through this door and now wrap up part 2 of the Stone Tower Temple.